I'm recording now, so behave. What is happening? Who's scrolling?
You're scrolling.
No, I'm not.
Huh?
Ramnath.
Then who is
Okay.
Ramnath?
Okay, now everyone listen. Eda. I'm recording. Everyone silent. Okay. He is late and so am I. So this is what we are going to do. Basically, something happens and so am I, so is Maya, so is Anu, or so is he, so are they. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to use this kind of, so am I kind of thing to show that I am also late. Whatever is happening in the first part of the sentence, the second part of the sentence is also doing the same. So if Prem is working, so is Maya, Maya is also working. She was early and so was I. So that means I was also early. So basically, we are trying to, like instead of writing two sentences, we are trying to make it short. Prem is working, Maya is working. Instead of saying that, what we're trying to do is Prem is working and so is Maya, means so is Maya. So that is Maya Pani. Maya is also working. So is there any confusion here? Any
Oh,
confusion?
once again.
So what we are trying to do is we're trying to just add this thing in the end to show that someone else is also doing the same thing. He is late, so am I, means I am also late. So Prem is working, so is Maya, means Maya is also working. She was early, so was I was also early. So the basic thing that you need to focus on is see the verb. If it is here, you will write present tense. But don't write is, it will be present tense. We'll be looking here to see if it is present or past. If it is past tense here, we also write past tense on the second end because that's the same thing happening on the second end. So if it is present here, we write present tense here. If it is past tense here, we write past tense. Did I? So, and one more thing, we use auxiliary verbs here, right? So let me start from the beginning. So instead of saying is, we cannot say he is late, so is I. I does not take is, right? You don't say I is fine. You say I am fine. So for I, you use am. So whatever you're using in the first part, you're going to use the same in the second part. But if if there is I, then you're going to write am. So according to your subject, you're going to change the auxiliary verb. So I will take am. So if there is Maya, then Maya can take is. Prem is, so is Maya. So she was, so was I. So whatever you have on the first part, you're going to write the same thing on the second part, if it is possible. If it is not, then you're going to write what is the closest to it. So Raj lives in Kathmandu, so lives Anu, right? Basically, if you're writing the same thing, it will be so lives Anu, but you don't want to write leaves, you want to write does. So does Anu. So I'm doing the same thing. If you look carefully, leaves means does leave. I've already talked about this earlier. So leaves means leaves भन्नु नै does leave भने हो है. So if you are confused, does plus leave will give you leaves, and if did plus leave will give you lived. So what you're going to do is you have does in the first part of the sentence, you're going to write the same does on the second part. So Ram lives in Kathmandu, so does Anu. Instead of writing whole leaves, you just write does. So does plus leave will give you leaves. In the same way, went means did plus go, right? So past tense, did plus go. So when you take it, you just write so went I will not be appropriate. So you have to write so did I. Is there any problem here? Anybody wants to ask me something? So if it is past tense, you're writing did. If there is auxiliary like is, are, am, was, were, can, then you write the same thing. But if there is only verb, no auxiliary like leaves, went, have done will also have auxiliary. So have will go here. If there is will go. If there is, see, is will go. So this is changed into am because I does not take is. When there is no is am, you will have to write did, does, did. If it is past tense, did. If it is present tense, does or do. If there is no s, you write do. So you take help of do, does, did. Okay. So is there any question for me?
Sir, yes बनेंगे and read the examples carefully बने sir. Example कहाँ से के?
This is all example. This all A is all example. You're fill in the blank
Oh,
starting.
हाँ.
Any confusions? Any questions from me? If you don't, you can start. Those who have understood, you can start. So if there is stood, that means you have past tense. You don't have an auxiliary. You don't have is, am, are, will, was, have, has. You don't have any of that. You only have stood, which is a past tense, right? So there is no is, am, are, was, were. Kipan China. Only stood. Cha. So when there is that, you take help of
So
do,
can
does, did.
I?
So if it is past tense, if it is a past tense, you take did. Okay, that's a did. I was
If
trying
you
to
were
write.
go- if you were going to do it yourself, why did you even?
So I just corrected it. I let Kanchan say, and Kanchan was wrong, and I'm correcting it. And I explained why it is so. Is there any problem here? Anyone confused with this did? When there is something like are, am, you take that. Right? Kipan Saina, you take help of do, does, did. So based on what it is, it's a past tense, you take did. If it's not, then do, does. So yeah. Okay, any phone number? Phone number, Ellen. Ellen, phone number. Ellen?
Yes.
Phone number, Ellen.
R.
RI हुन्छ त so RI have you ever heard so RI IR going IR eating
No.
so you cannot write R it's am or was if it is present I am past I was
IDK then.
okay so I am because there is R you are going to bring that R half correct but I will not take R I will always take am I like कहिले पनि R लाग्दैन is that okay it's
Okay.
either am was or if it's have then have have must have
Sir, can I say 5 number?
okay 5 number Ranjan Ra-
WS.
Raz has started and so Ranjan
Yes, Raj has start and will I?
there is no will here how did you bring will कहाँबाट आयो यहाँ अगाडिमा त will छैन
Will रे
DID.
बसिरहेको है सर यहाँ
Sir,
so
I'm alive too.
so
Actually, too.
so
So I'm gonna just leave, Ricky.
oh okay Kavya mute
so did I?
did Ranjan मैले तपाईँले के भनेको खालि you take help of what is here is छ is लाई लियो right
Sir,
was छ
can
was लाई
I?
जर के पनि छैन त्यति बेला मात्र did लिने यहाँ त had छ त so yes Kavya help what is it
Did.
did
Did.
seriously that's what Ranjan said
Yes.
What may I say?
and how is that
M.
am
We
is not
Have. Actually, we have.
yes it's a have because there is
Uh-uh.
has I cannot write has I because I don't take has I take have so I have to write have so
Okay.
is it confusing to you I mean I don't know what you're not
Did
seeing here
पनि मिलिहाल्छ नि.
how it's
Sir,
not
did
same
पनि
thing
मिलिहाल्छ नि.
मिल्दैन if somebody
It's
has
what it
done
is.
you have to you have to do it it's not like somebody say have done you do only or you did only that's like they are not correct it's not same thing okay is it okay
No, sir.
some people uh, any confusion please ask I am ready to explain
Next number.
okay Radha was singing so Rojan Radha was singing so
Radha was singing and so was I.
so was I okay correct
Okay.
my net is unstable 7 number is it if there is a problem let me know
Was I?
only getting the correct answer is not the thing you have to understand otherwise this will all become so
Yes, I have no problem in 7 number.
okay so leaves here Akash this is also like 3 number 3 number ma pani ke pani थिएन 7 number also does not have anything so it only has a verb when there is nothing only verb is there you have to take help of do does did Akash what do you think will be here in 7 number ma ke huncha do huncha ki does huncha ki did leaves छ
Does
does yes very good Akash thank you So does huncha, right? When there is nothing, you take help of these three: do, does, did. When there is something, you use that something. So does I. No, no. Do I huncha? I like do laksa. Sorry, I will take do. I will not take I. You never say I does not. You say
Yes,
I.
yes. He भएर चाहिँ does he
Yes, he
भन्नुहुन्छ.
भावे चाहिँ does hunte. Okay. I hope you understand this. You take help from the
Yes,
first part of the sentence, but what you write will, the last word will decide what you write. You don't write does for I. I like am लाग्या जस्तै, I like have लाग्या जस्तै, I like do लाग्छ, not does. Is there a problem? Am I like
yes.
saying too many things like यसलाई यही हुन्छ?
No, sir.
Sir, may I say
Okay,
this?
okay, Ellen,
It
try eight. Try eight number, yes, please. That's how you try. Ellen, what happened? Ellen, we don't have much
Did
time.
I?
Did Teresa, not I. Did Teresa. Because there is a past tense, it's like 7 numbers जस्तै हो, तर यहाँ चाहिँ
Did.
past tense, so it's correct. Correct. Okay.
Yes.
Jasmine, 9
Nine
number.
line.
Jasmine, 9 number. Jasmine, 9.
भविष्यमा ठुलो काम गर्छु।
Jasmine.
Tom was born in Kathmandu and so was I.
So was Maya, not I. Maybe you are also, but here in this sentence, Maya. Okay. 10 number, Safalta, 10.
मायाले बोलेको मैले सम्झ।
10 number. And
So what?
is 5.
So is 5. Yes, correct. So this, see, we are taking help. This is easy, right? We're taking help from the first part of the sentence. Ease, man, ease. Come on. Okay. 11 number, Sneha. Sneha, 11 number. Have. No, have. It's reads. Anu reads. So there is nothing to take help of. It is do, does, did. Which one do we write? Do, does, did.
This one.
Do, does, did. Does. Yes, does. Radha will take does, right? Because Radha is alone. If there is many, then do. Except in I and you always take do. If except that, everything is like, if it is many, do, one does. Okay, 12 number, Kavya. Kavya, 12. Kavya. Kavya.
Enough. Let's get 1 minute to
12, yes, that's right.
Have, oh, sir.
Has. Patrick has. It's not have because Patrick is alone. So has.
H.
If there is many, then have. And I and you also will take have. Right? That's the thing that you have to remember. Okay, 13 number, Rosen. 13 number.
Why not Ellen?
Ellen, I have already. What? Will, yes. Okay, 14 number, Sasbi. 14 number, Sasbi.
had done it and so wait, I need to think. The voice
Sorry,
had
it's
done
already
it
written that.
the was
So can I?
Did
It's
you say
have.
had? Yes, had is
It's
correct.
a have.
Had, because past tense will be past tense. You cannot use have here. If it is had, past tense will be same for girls also had. Bye, everyone. See you in math class.
Bye-bye.
See you in math class, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye sir.
Bye.
Sir. Sir.
See you in 1 o'clock.